I think this exercise I'm about to share is a fantastic practice and one of the most effective manifestation techniques. It won't just allow the flow of what you desire into your life, but also has the potential to transform your entire life. You'll find yourself encountering various small and significant positive developments throughout the day, not only related to the subject you want to attract, but also in maintaining a positive outlook overall. You'll witness a constant influx of good news, unexpected positive occurrences, and even occasional miracles in your daily life, affirming that everything is going well in your endeavors. Perhaps among us there are friends who, wherever they are currently listening to this video, involuntarily find these statements too beautiful to be true. I want to draw your attention to the fact that this skepticism is the very thought pattern we have internalized since childhood, which we are trying to change. We have been convinced of this, accepted it as reality, and as a natural result, we have consistently encountered situations that confirm this belief throughout our lives. But now, our thought patterns are beginning to change and transform. Let the beauty of what you want to be real be the understanding that forms our new awareness standard. Whatever we want to become our reality, whether it's a thought, an idea, or anything else, it transforms into an accessible form and becomes a part of our lives. When we use this to our advantage, we contribute to our transformation into the positive person we have envisioned. Life becomes even better than what we imagined. This mindset becomes your new standard. When you review and revise your thought model, even demolishing and rebuilding it if necessary, and when that positive pattern starts to settle in, sit back and watch your transformed and beautified life as if it were a movie. This short exercise is a transformation accelerator, a practice that boosts your energy in 5 minutes or even less. Implementing it takes about 4.5 minutes and consists of 3 1.5-minute segments. Everyone can find the time to do this in their daily life, 1.5 minutes for each of the 3 segments, totaling 4.5 minutes. Among everyone's manifestation practices, the technique that makes one feel better and seems more suitable can vary. The abundance of options and the presence of people offering different approaches is quite beneficial in this regard. Each individual will choose to continue the practice that they find suitable for aligning with their own life and inner world. Even if a technique that has been life-changing for many people doesn't resonate with you, there is undoubtedly another way or method that will serve as a lever to facilitate your transformation journey. Everyone has their own unique subconscious structure, internal beliefs, and lifestyle, resulting in a diverse range of thought patterns. Therefore, our learning methods and interactions with the world also exhibit diversity. In other words, if a technique that has benefited many people hasn't brought about a change in your life, there's no need to despair, be upset, or fall into the realm of disbelief. In this video, I will share an exercise, and I will also explain how you can customize it according to your preferences during the exercise. I will guide you on how to make the most functional use of it. To achieve the best results, you'll personalize it according to your own needs. For those who have forgotten to like the video or haven't subscribed to the channel yet, let's move on to explaining the technique. In our brains, there is a specific section known as the reticular activation system. This section, commonly referred to as RAS, is not only useful in attracting our desires into our lives, but can also be considered crucial. Personally, I believe in incorporating a combination of our spiritual beliefs with the results of advancements in practical science. Let's make use of all the resources the universe has provided us. Utilize the connections between different disciplines in our own lives to draw positive outcomes towards us. The most significant function of the mentioned part of the brain is to filter information around you in line with what you feed it. Some of you may be familiar with the concept of a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more focused you are on belief, especially towards a particular outcome, your brain will send you information and data in that direction. As you experience developments of this nature in your life, you'll find yourself more engaged in accordance with these beliefs. It is said that this section of the brain has evolved and been passed down to us throughout history, providing humans with an advantage in survival and natural selection. In contemporary times, it continues to operate in our favor if we use it in the right way to achieve the life we desire. It's worth noting, however, that dwelling on negative thoughts can also contribute to magnifying them. With the exercise I'll provide, it will be possible to activate this system and enhance it for our own well-being. You will activate this part of the brain 3 times a day with an exercise lasting 90 seconds each time. The application is quite simple. The key here is to establish an emotional connection with your desire. I'm not sure how your daily routine is progressing, but I recommend setting alarms for 3 different times of the day to ensure consistent practice. Forgetting such actions is very easy. I sincerely want to emphasize that to achieve the thought practice I want for you, it's necessary to commit to this exercise for at least a week. Breaking down old thought patterns, and adapting to a new order takes time for most people. Due to the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to be drawn towards the negative side. Therefore, regardless of circumstances, it is important to stay committed to this task in a healthy manner. Sometimes our brain seeks evidence to internalize certain concepts. Again, this is a process that requires time. When setting the alarms, you can choose the times that are most suitable for you. There's no right or wrong time here. You may be an early riser at 5 a.m. or someone who sleeps until noon. It's enough to select 3 proportional times during the awake part of your day. Ideally, it could be within the first couple of hours after waking up, then approximately 7-9 hours later, and finally, within the last 2 hours before going to bed. As I mentioned, it will be over quickly. For those who seek clarity, if possible, you can set a 90-second or 1.5-minute countdown on your phone. For 90 seconds, we will repeatedly say a single simple sentence, either out loud if the environment allows, or silently if not. It might seem strange to those unaccustomed at first, but you get used to it over time, and entering that resonance becomes very easy. As you repeat, you start to establish both emotional and spiritual connections with the meaning contained within the sentence, its weight, and what it brings. When I talk about a connection, I mean experiencing fully what the words bring to us. That sound, that meaning resonates within us. We activate resonance. In times when affirmations are done at length, we may lose some of this emotional connection. When we listen to a different expression each time, our attention can quickly scatter, and our minds may start thinking about completely different things. In this context, an expression template I frequently use and would like to share is as follows. I witness the evidence of ... in every moment of my life. You can fill in the blank ... with any expression that serves your life's purpose. Whatever you want to experience, fill in the blank with that. If you want something to become a reality in your life, use the expression like this. I witness the evidence of my dream coming true in every moment of my life. Or you can keep it more general. I witness the evidence that everything I experience is happening for my good in every moment of my life. I witness the evidence that miraculous developments are supporting me in every moment of my life. I witness the evidence that the consciousness of abundance is rising in every moment of my life. I witness the evidence that I'm attracting success into my life in every moment. As I mentioned, you can keep it general or tailor it to a specific focus. It's entirely up to your preference. I witness the evidence of having a comfortable life with financial prosperity in every moment of my life. I witness the evidence of my YouTube channel transforming numerous lives in every moment of my life. I witness the evidence of being in a loving relationship where I am loved in every moment of my life. The pattern I provided here is, in my opinion, a good guide and quite functional. Insert the evidence you want to see regarding the reality you want to exist in your life into this expression. While people may have many dreams and desires, usually one is more dominant, depending on the current phase of our lives. Or at least, it is the most current. You can start from there. If you are not familiar with such practices, you can also start with something simpler and less spiritually challenging. Ultimately, the best decision maker is you. Create this sentence with a positive tone and energy that supports you. Spend just 1.5 minutes 3 times a day, witnessing the evidence unfolding before you in the process, and eventually witnessing that you have reached the life you desire. Create a pattern that you feel harmonious with, fully experiencing, understanding, and seeing its meanings and results. Stick to it for at least a week. If you can continue, go on, but don't work on the same wish for more than 3 weeks. Leave the rest to the flow that the universe will send your way. The crucial aspect here is to establish the practice of using the reticular activation system effectively in our favor. Use the system periodically, whether for the same desire or for different purposes. Personally, I approach all my practices, including affirmations, with the intention of overall improvement in my life. Because everything in life is connected, whether we see it or not, and I want to keep my energy and options as open and expansive as possible. I visualize as best as I can and experience the emotions in their truest form. I can make almost everything I imagine a part of my life, but in cases where it doesn't manifest, without exception, the universe has sent me something far better than what I desired. That's why I often talk about the importance of the energy of gratitude in many of my videos. For example, I mentioned abundance energy rather than saying, I want this much money, because abundance is on a different plane than simply having a lot of money. Of course, in this era, we find ourselves in as global citizens, our ego may naturally resist this idea. However, upon some reflection, we can better understand the meaning of what I said. Regardless of the circumstances, and no matter what our desires seem to depend on, we should maintain a positive approach and continue to think optimistically and hopefully about the future. In this context, we must consistently apply this practice with confidence. Let's allocate 90 seconds each morning, throughout the day, and in the evening to this easy yet impactful action for reaching our dreams. Let's not forget to truly feel what the words in our constructed framework bring. Let's practice using the reticular activation system to benefit our own purposes. Let's start witnessing the evidence of our beliefs coming true in our lives, one by one, and transform our lives in that direction. As we persist in this practice and achieve results, over time, the core of our belief system takes on the shape of this practice. The snowball effect comes into play, allowing us to manifest more of our desires more easily and quickly. As you continue the practice, you will see that your life becomes incredibly beautiful. Your perspective on everyday life, the people in your life, your work, even those you may not like, will undergo a positive transformation. Your enjoyment of life will increase, not only in the realm of manifestation, but also in your overall perspective on life, vitality, universal energies, the cosmos, and your belief system will undergo a positive change. I still believe that we've created a very valuable video that will benefit many people. While I may have put in the effort here, you also contribute to this creation by taking the time to watch. So I want to express my heartfelt thanks to each one of you for watching and listening. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Please don't skip that. Take very good care of yourselves. I'm so grateful that you're here.